So today we are going to continue working with the second unit, okay, or so it was called. So the second unit was called Countries, Culture, and Costumes, okay? Países, culturas y costumbres. So today we are going to focus the class in one specific topic, okay? So first of all, we are going to start as always with the rules, okay? So the rules for the class. The rules for the class are the same as always. So first of all, use your name, your full name as your username, okay? Use your full name as your username. Second, once you enter the chat, please write your name and your grade, okay? Once you enter the chat, please write your name and your grade, okay? Third, all microphones will be muted if needed, okay? Y esto es algo que quiero dejar en claro, los micrófonos los voy a mutear solo si es que es necesario, ya, así que vamos a empezar a intentar tenerlos abiertos durante todas las clases, okay? And if you have any doubt, please ask on the chat or you can ask me later on, okay? Si tienen alguna duda, me escriben al chat o me la preguntan más tarde. Okay? And another thing, si se escucha mucho el ruido, me lo escriben en el chat, ¿ya chicos? El ruido externo. Okay, so let's continue. So the learning objective for today is to ask for information according to a specific information related to the Chilean culture. Okay, asking information to something according to something specific. Okay, so let's move on. So today we are going to talk about native people or indigenous people, okay? So I have three pictures here. I have three pictures. So I want you to tell me if you can recognize them. Tengo tres fotos acá. Can you recognize the first one? Can you recognize the first picture? ¿Pueden reconocer la primera foto? Can you recognize the first picture? Okay, these are some indigenous people from the north, okay? Excellent. Son del norte, tienen vestimentas características del norte, okay? Excellent. The next one. Can you recognize the second picture? Can you recognize the second picture? Excellent. These are the Mapuches, okay? The Mapuches. So they are waving their flag. Están con su bandera. Excellent. And they are riding horses. And the next one. The third picture, can you recognize them? The third picture. What can you see in the third picture? Excellent. People from Rapa Nui, okay? We say to them Pascuenses. We often call them Pascuenses. But yes, these are people from Rapa Nui, okay? Excellent. So, in order to refer to them, para referirnos a ellos, we are going to say or native people, sorry, either native people or indigenous people, okay? Why do I say this? It's because it's only theoretical aspects that some people call them native people and some others call indigenous people, okay? You can call them both, ¿ya? Pueden llamarlo de las dos formas, native people or indigenous people, okay? Porque hay términos científicos que una gente defiende más que la otra. So we can call them both. So, first of all, we are going to start with the people from the north, who was the Aymara people, okay? So, first of all, I want to know if there is someone who wants to read this paragraph. Anyone? ¿Algún voluntario que quiera? Any volunteer? Any volunteer who wants to read this paragraph? The whole paragraph, okay? Todo el párrafo. Any volunteer? Yes, it's a short paragraph. And I know you can do it. So, yes. Any volunteer who wants to read? Okay. Martina, go ahead. Thank you very much.
Ya, profe, perdón si tengo la voz ronca, ya.
No
Y si lo
problema.
digo mal. Ya. Ya, espérese. Ay, qué vergüenza ya hoy. Ya. Aymara people. They live in the north of Chile and some parts of Bolivia and Argentina. They have been here of many years. They can speak Spanish and their original language, Quechumara. They live from farming and harvesting. Oh, no sé cómo se
Excellent.
diga.
Excellent. So one little correction is live, okay? They live from. But
Yeah.
excellent, excellent. Everything else was correct. So thank you very much, Martina.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. So Aymara people, as Martina said, they live in the north of Chile, Bolivia, and some part of Argentina. They have been here for many years. They can speak Spanish and their original language, Quechumara. They live from farming and harvesting, okay? So now, since we recognize some aspects of the Aymara people, I have a few questions for you, okay? So the first one, how long have they been here? 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 Excellent, Cami. Yes, that's the answer. For many years. Okay, so we don't have a specific date. Okay, so for many years. Excellent, Cami. For many years. Okay. The next one. Sorry. Okay, how many languages do they speak? How many languages do they speak? How many languages do they speak? Two. Excellent. Two. Which one? Which languages? ¿Cuáles? De esos dos, ¿cuáles son? Spanish and Quechumara. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Well done, Sibel and Kiara. Sorry, let me. The next one. Whose mother tongue is called Quechumara? Whose mother tongue is called Quechumara? ¿El idioma de quién se llama Quechumara? Whose mother tongue is called Quechumara? Okay, Aymara's mother tongue is called Quechumara. And I want you to pay attention to this, okay? Quiero que pongan atención a esto. Every time that we answer whose in a question, okay? This means that we are asking that something belongs to someone, ¿ya? Cuando usemos whose, estamos preguntando por posesión, ¿ok? Que algo le pertenece a alguien. Entonces aquí dice, ¿quién o de quién es la lengua llamada Quechumara? Y la respuesta va a ser Aymara's tongue. ¿Por qué? El apóstrofe S significa que lo que voy a decir después pertenece a la persona que estoy mencionando. Entonces, en inglés sería Aymara's mother tongue is called Quechumara. En español esto vendría siendo Quechumara. Ok, so la lengua, puse lengua, la lengua Aymara is called Quechumara, es lo mismo que dijéramos, sorry, la lengua Aymara se llama Quechumara, ok, so Pedros. Entonces, cada vez que nosotros queramos decir que algo es de alguien, por ejemplo, la casa de Pedro, vamos a decir Pedro's house. La casa de mi perro, my dog's house. Okay? So, every time that we want to say that something is from someone, cada vez que queramos decir que algo le pertenece, vamos a agregarle el apóstrofe S. Por ejemplo, la casa de Pedro va a ser Pedro's house. Exactly. The S goes in the name or in the object. La casa de mi perro. My dog house. Entonces, así nosotros vamos a distinguir al tiro que el objeto del que estamos hablando, que en este caso es la casa, es de Pedro. ¿Ok? Que la casa de la que estamos hablando acá es de mi perro. So, every time that we add an S after a word, it because belongs to something. We are talking about ownership. Cada vez que veamos ese apóstrofe S en los pronombres, ¿ya? O en los sujetos, va a querer decir que estás hablando de algo que les pertenece. ¿Ok? So, let's continue. Okay, the next question. How do they get food? 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 From farming and harvesting. Excellent, Cami. And the last one, where you can find them? 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 ¿Dónde los podemos encontrar? Where you can find them? Excellent, Esteban. In the north of Chile, Argentina, and Bolivia. Excellent. Okay, so that was some facts about Aymara people. So the next one. Now we are going to talk about the Mapuche people. The Mapuche people. Okay, and the same as the other one. Now I need 2 volunteers. Okay, dos voluntarios. Who wants to read? Dos voluntarios que quieran leer. Two volunteers. If not, I am going to read it. Okay? Two volunteers. No? Okay, so I am going to read it. So, okay, Mapuche people. Okay. Martina, you are going to read the second part. Okay? Va a leer la segunda parte. So, Mapuche people, they resist for centuries the oppression from Spanish conquerors. Nowadays, you can see them mainly in the southern part of Chile. They have one mother tongue, Mapudungun, and also they speak Spanish. Stop. Martina, please continue.
Yeah. They live in house called rucas, and they live, ay, se me olvida. They
Bien,
live
bien, bien.
from farming and harvesting. They use a cultrun and as a symbol in their flag. According to the last census,
Census?
there are over 1 million Mapuches.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Martina. Okay, so after reading this, I have a few questions, the same as the Aymara. So, how long they resist the Spanish conquerors? How long they resist the Spanish conquerors? How long they resist the Spanish conquerors? Por siglos. Excellent. For centuries. Okay, they resist the oppression from the Spanish conquerors for centuries. Excellent. The next one. How many mother tongues do they have? 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 Excellent, Cami. Just one, Mapuzungun. Okay, excellent. So, whose flag has a cultrum on it? 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 La pregunta dice, ¿la bandera de quién tiene un cultrum en ella? Permiso, chicos. La bandera de quién tiene un cultrum en ella. So, how are we going to put, si queremos decir, la bandera de los mapuches en inglés? Porque ya me dijeron que era la bandera de los mapuches. Entonces, la bandera de los mapuches, ¿cómo se escribiría en inglés? Excellent, Diego. Mapuches people or Mapuches flag. Yeah, excellent. So, Mapuches flag has a cultrum on it. Okay? Mapuches flag has a cultrum on it. Excellent, guys. So you got the idea. ¿Entendieron a lo que me refería delante? Sorry. The next one. How do they live? How do they live? ¿Cómo viven ellos? How do they live? How do they live? En rucas, okay. Excellent. And the next one. Where you can find them. 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 Okay, excellent, Esteban. In the south of Chile. Mainly in the south of Chile, okay? Principalmente en el sur de Chile. Obviamente podemos encontrar en otras partes, pero principalmente en el sur, okay? And the last native people that we are going to speak of is the Rapa Nui people, okay? The Rapa Nui people. So I had one volunteer in the chat who wanted to read. Tenía una voluntaria que me dijo que quería leer. Cami, are you there?
Sí, ya. Perdón por mi voz, es que me desperté recién, bueno.
Okay, no
A ver,
problem.
Rapa Nui people. They live in an island which is called Easter Island. They have been a part of Chile for 102 years, but they have special laws. They have, hoy no sé cómo leer ese número, pero
7,000
7,750 in
inhabitants.
inhabitants. They have a group of stars, pues no sé cómo leerlo,
Statues?
that consider one of the seven wonders of the world, which is the Moais. They live from fishing, agriculture, and tourism.
Thank you very much. So one word that is confusing to pronounce is island, okay? We don't say island, it's island, okay? We omit the S. Ya no decimos la S. So, yeah, so we are talking about the Rapa Nui people, okay? So, the first question, how long have been part of Chile? How long they have been part of Chile? How long they have been part of Chile? For 132 years. Excellent. For 132 years. The next one. Sorry. The next one. How many inhabitants does the island have? How many inhabitants does the island has? Sorry, have. How many inhabitants does the island have? How many inhabitants? Can you look it up on the text? You can find the answer in the fourth line. Excellent. 7,750. Excellent, Diego and Esteban. Well done, guys. The next one. Whose statues are considered part of the seven wonders? Whose statues are considered one of the seven wonders? And by seven wonders, me refiero a las 7 maravillas del mundo. Okay? So, whose statues are considered part of the seven wonders? Whose? Remember that we have to answer in a certain way. Okay, the Moais are the statues. But whose statues? ¿Pero de quién son? Whose statues are considered part of the seven wonders? Whose statues are considered one of the, part of the seven wonders? Whose statues? Do you know? Can you guess? So it was Rapa Nui's people. Okay, so the answer was. Entonces aquí dice, ¿de quién es la estatua que se considera una de las 7 maravillas? Entonces, whose statues? Rapa Nui's people statue, okay? I'm going to write the answer on the chat. So it was Rapa Nui's. Sorry, Rapa Nui. Okay, the next one. How do they get food? How do they get food?
¿Cómo?
How do they get food?
Ya.
How do they get food? Okay, by fishing. Excellent. By fishing. Pescando. Excellent. And the last one. Where you can find them. Where you can find them. Where you can find the Rapa Nui people. Where you can find the Rapa Nui people. Where you can find the Rapa Nui people. On Easter Island. Excellent, Esteban. Excellent. On Easter Island. Okay. So, since we are done with each native people, I wanted you to pay attention to the questions that we did, because each question has a different purpose. For example, the questions that we use, how long, we were talking about time, okay? Todas las preguntas que nosotros utilizamos, how long, nos referíamos a tiempo. Also, we have how many, and we ask for quantities, por cantidades. We use whose when we want to ask about possession. Utilizamos la palabra whose para hablar sobre posesión, ¿ya? ¿A quién le pertenece esto? How is the manner, the way in which something is done. Nosotros utilizamos how, solo, how solito, para preguntar cómo se hace algo, de qué forma se hace algo, ¿ok? And where we use it to ask for places, ¿ok? For specific locations, ¿ok? And, sorry. Before we leave, and also I have to explain your activity for today, I want you to join this Menti, please. So you can go to menti.com. Sorry. So go to menti.com and then write the code name. Sorry, the code 55710. Ahora pueden dirigirse a Menti y lo voy a proyectar ahora. So you can go to Menti. Here you are. And you can answer this. I have two questions. I mean, 2 slides, but 4 questions. Tengo 4 slides. O sea, sorry, 4 preguntas, pero 2 slides nomás, ¿ya? So the first slide that you can see here, la primera parte es esta. So you are going to classify the class, okay? You are going to classify the class. So did you like the class from 1 to 7? Was the class interesting from 1 to 7? And did you feel comfortable, okay, from 1 to 7, okay? Esto es lo primero que van a hacer. Van a evaluar la clase ustedes. So there we have 1. And this is anonymous, okay? Esto es totalmente anónimo, chicos. So we are going to wait for, if we are 52, well, at least 25 people should answer, okay? Al menos 25 personas debieran responder. So we have 2 people. 3. 4. and then we have another question. So don't log off from Menti, okay? No se salgan de Menti porque después hay otra pregunta. So we have 5, 6, 7. Okay, excellent. Ten. Okay, so we are going to wait until here, okay? Vamos a esperar for 4 more people, okay? Vamos a esperar por 4 personas más, okay? So go to menti.com and use the code 557108. Okay, 3 more people. Three more. I need 3 more. Anyone else? No? Okay, so the next one. The next question. Mention any other native people or indigenous people from Chile that you know. Ahora tienen que nombrar solamente si es que conocen algún otro pueblo indígena de Chile. Do you know or mention any indigenous people or native people from Chile that you know? Ahora tienen que escribirlo ustedes. And if you don't know, you don't write anything. ¿Ya? Si es que no sabe ninguno, no escriben. Okay? So mention any other indigenous people that you may know. Okay, we have Diaguitas, Atacameños, Quechuas. Excellent. Any other apart from Quechuas, Dieguitas, Atacameños, Mapuches? Do you know any other? ¿Conocen algún otro? Collas, changos. Excellent. Okay, thank you. So, there we have another one. Aymara, Yaganes. Excellent. So, with this, I wanted to prove that obviously there are more native people in Chile, okay? There is not just Mapuches and Rapa Nuis, but also we have many others, okay? I think those two that I mentioned represent them, but we also have to recognize the other ones, okay? So with that being said, close voting. With that being said, we are going to move to the last slide. So the activity for this week, you are going to have one activity, yeah? So the thing that you have to do is you have to describe any indigenous people that you know from anywhere from the world, ¿ok? Pueden describir un pueblo nativo de cualquier parte del mundo, ¿ya? Ustedes lo eligen. And the description must have one image or drawing, ¿ya? La descripción va a tener que tener un dibujo, si es que no tienen internet o lo están haciendo en el cuaderno, va a tener que tener un dibujo o una imagen, ¿ya? No es necesario que la impriman, ¿ya? Pueden sacar una foto, un pantallazo, ¿ya? Pero si no tienen cómo hacer eso, me pueden mandar un dibujo. And the description must have a minimum of 5 lines, ¿ya? Y la descripción tiene que tener como mínimo 5 líneas. So that will be the activity for this week, okay? So you need to describe one native people. And yes, the description must be in English, okay? Tiene que ser en inglés, okay? So that will be the class for today. I hope you liked it and see you next week, guys. So we are leave the class until here. I hope you have a nice weekend and see you next class. Okay? So bye-bye to everyone.